The only person in the ANC constitution who account about membership, it's me, as the Secretary General. Who is Brian Mokhodzi to claim membership of the ANC when I'm telling him that he's not a member? And he says that he's a member. You can believe him as far as you can. The ANC statutes and constitution are clear that the Secretary General you pass here about your membership. I account to the National Executive Committee, to conference, to the officials and everybody else. And I have done the work and with my branch in Northwest, with the province. The guy is not a member. So who else is going to impose him or herself to the organization? There's nobody. He's not a member. And we've got no business of taking him anywhere because he's not a member of the ANC. And that is it. He's an associate. You know, he's a hangers-on. Hanging Rwaiziba. Kionai. So hangers-on of leaders. In the story about generations, ki kapela munna. Wali leader. Thank you very much.
Ishki, just in terms of the personal things that he has said about you, will you be taking action? How do you respond to
Of course, it's obvious. There's nothing I can say to you about the things he have said, which are false. So my lawyers are busy with him in terms of defamatory action. He will have to prove in court. I don't have any other recourse. How do you deal with a thug which deviate from the real issue? The real issue is about his membership, which he does not have, of the ANC that he has actually expired. So he decided to draw me into thuggery. I'm not going to do that. I will deal with him through the courts, which is permissible in our country. He must then come to court and prove all those things he has talked about in a court of law, where a competent court of law will listen to both my side and his side about the allegations that he's making about. He did not even say allegations. He stated them as fact. So where have they been tested? Those particular issues that he's talking about, newspapers.
Hey Tamzansi, welcome back to SA Political Lens. Eish, Sarah, the war between Brown and Fikile Mbalula is far from over, hey? Now there's legal action involved. Things are getting spicy.
Yo, John, I saw that Mbalula is now suing Brown for defamation of character. I mean, the man really doesn't play when his name gets dragged, hey?
Yeah, he doesn't. But what killed me is when Mbalula said Brown is a hanger. Like this guy said he was hanging on the police minister and then compared him to Capella from Generations. Yo, Sarah, that was savage.
Hey, John, I remember Capella always chasing people's leftovers, hey? So Mbalula really said Brown is like that? He's got jokes, shame.
Yeah, he's got jokes, but behind those jokes, there's something else. Because every time someone mentions Vusi Keke, Mbalula gets mad and goes straight to lawyers. And you can't help but think, why does that name trigger him so much?
Exactly. It's like this Vusi Keke story is the one thing nobody must talk about. Every time it comes up, it's lawsuits, threats, and silence. You can't tell me there's nothing there, John.
Facts. Because remember, even Brown said that Mbalula was linked to the late Wandele Buzwana case. And back then, we all saw how quickly that story disappeared. Now, anyone who dares to mention it gets hit with a lawyer's letter.
Yeah, it's actually sad. Because these are the kind of stories that should be investigated by the NPA. But instead, it's all quiet. You can literally hear the silence, John. Meanwhile, those who ask questions are seen as troublemakers.
Exactly. And we're not saying Brown is a saint, far from it. But, like we always say here on SA Political Lens, even alleged criminals deserve to be heard because sometimes they expose things the public needs to know. And this Vusi Keke link, it just doesn't sit right.
Yeah, something is off there. I mean, Mbalula jokes a lot, but when it comes to that topic, he gets defensive. And like you said, John, it's strange how some allegations make a lot of noise, but others just vanish quietly. We need consistency, not selective outrage.
Well said, Sarah. At the end of the day, the public deserves clarity. If there's nothing to hide, then why not just address it openly? Because suing everyone who talks about it only makes people more suspicious.
Exactly. Mzansi, tell us what you think. Is Mbalula protecting his name or hiding something bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This one is far from over.
That's it for today on SA Political Lens. We'll be watching how this legal battle unfolds, and you know us, we'll keep the receipts. Stay woke, Mzansi.